All right. Another aim shot. Probably not going to be able to take anyone down this turn. That makes sense. Unbreakable Feint is still pretty good. I want to stun anyone this turn? Probably not. I'm just going to Unbreakable Feint. Weaken everyone. Pass. It's possible to have a build where you do 100 normal shots a run. Yes, there are a fair few classes, as Zach McKay is saying, that have the ability to do that. Gain 5 armor next turn. Happy with that. We go Distraction, double feints here. Unfortunately, invalidating the rewarded restraint. Really wish that I just had the ability to play 3. Or maybe a 2 cost in the deck that was particularly good. I'm pretty sure if I play Stepping Stone, that the elemental arrow that I'm about to summon, yeah, is straight up lethal. Pop. And then we'll gain even more barrier after. Leave the Furious Overdraw though. Upshot. Good. That's 1 kill. And I can Pebble Throw the other one? Sure. Pebble Throw you, Smoke Shot you. Throw a normal shot in 2. Heck, we'll even Slothful Impulse and throw the biggest shot they're in. Thanks, Unbreakable Feints pass. And any shot should be to kill this turn. Nice. Another level, another human liver, future shot. There's David again. There's another heavy shot. After ending a turn without dealing any hits, increase the damage in the next hit by 100%. Like it, but is there anything else? At the start of each turn with full ultimate, gain 100% damage to the next hit. This happens more commonly than this does. And then shoot to forget, every second hit in combat deals 20% more damage. No. Ooh, another Cracked Ethel. Maybe that's realistic. We merge that, we get a second Cracked Ethel. So now we need another Polished Ethel, I think. And then they should all 3 join.
The investment...
I should start investing
How much would you like?
You, shouldn't I? Maybe I'll give you a large sum. Anytime I can give you a large sum, I'll give you a large sum. How about that? This is the Treasure Guardian. Yeah. I'm gonna get some candle for this. We're using a lot of weird candles right now. I'm not super into it, but as long as it's going okay. Tainted Force stuns an enemy. I like that. I like that. Ah, immune to stun. All right. Yeah. Okay. It's fine. Yeah. No. It's good. That's how that happens. I'm just gonna play anything else there. We should be able to wait long enough and effectively win this. Curious. Distraction. God, I really like the song that's playing right now. Honestly, probably just Feint, Unbreakable Feint. Keep buffing. Another turn of not playing a big hit. So charge is 3 up. I think we have the kill, but I want to wait another turn. So I think I'm going to distraction, charge. Yeah. Because then I can just use the most powerful arrow rather than a 2 times multiplier arrow instead. And here I even have Furious Overtime if I need it. Which I guess I theoretically could, but I've got other hits in here that could finish this off. If that doesn't. On my non-stream save, I did that with a single investment in a single run. Yeah, the Zealot with Greed. Yeah, that is super cool. I remember you telling us about that.
You found what was protected by this
weapon
beast.
runestone slot. Armor slot for runestones. I mean, I can just put another cracked Ethel in there, though. I could have gone for the damage, but here I can just go one more, sorry, polished Ethel in there. Get 17 more base armor. Which I think is going to make our defense scale basically as well as it possibly can. There's the Countess behind another coat of shot. Let's fight. That's some good base armor right there. Starting with 64 armor, and it's permanent for the combat as well. Probably should stun someone, but I also don't care. Stepping stone, easy turn. Infected human is almost dead just from being struck by its allies. I could try and pivot and kill it, but I still don't want to. That might just be greed on my part, though. This is... yeah. Probably enough for that kill right now. Fine. Let's at least kill something this turn. I've got the first thing I'm playing right now is costing 1 less. What has done that? The energy cost of your next maneuver, but this is not a maneuver. So it can't have been vantage point working there, right? Strange. Really? You're really gonna do me like that? You have a weird... oh yeah, I might have just had a weird card in the previous hand that did something about it. Upshot, shot, just clear targets off the board. Use feints, unbreakable feints. And you shouldn't be too difficult to take out in 3 consecutive turns. Yeah, like that one will put you down. Let's get a big old arrow. Oh, that's still not going to be enough at the end? Nope, it's going to be enough. Only played 2 that turn, so we keep the rewarded restraint at least. Aim shot. What's the base shot? Kill. Rancid Battlefield. Reduce the enemy's armor by 25 until the end of combat and gain 25 armor for 3 turns. It's important to note, I can't go above 75 armor, so armor gain is no longer really hugely worth it. Long-time lurker here, why not use the tab button to see a lot more of the map and path accordingly? In my experience, it's usually a single candle with 3. I kind of alternate between doing that, but I don't spend all my time in it. Then the second version of this is reduce the enemy's armor by 50 until the end of combat and gain 50 armor 3 turns. So yeah, that's a bit much. Standoff. Draw 2 arrows. Gain 50 barrier. Still don't want it. There's another overdraw that I don't want either. The idea of this giving us 50 barrier is nice, but the thing is, the more cards, like... My ultimate and upshot are really the way we deal damage. So the more cards that I cut from the deck, like the more shots that I cut, the more... honestly, I wouldn't be against cutting stepping stones, to be entirely frank. Because all I need to do with this deck right now is generate armor based on my... generate barrier based on my armor, and then convert that into damage, wait until I have my ultimate charge up, and then blow up an enemy. Skip. Hello, Countess.
What can we do for...
The happy couple! I would love to have offered HB here. I have a strange request.
The Countess looks at you, visibly surprised. But then she throws a quick glance towards her newfound lover.
That's a very, very strange request. But all right. Here you go. Anything else you might need?
I wish I could use my... Oh, wait, can I? Wait, you're not gonna allow me to do this, right? I have the health! I have it! Come on, I got it for you. All right, I think I'm actually gonna choose a common just because I have... How many? It's Ethel, right? I want 1 more Ethel. I want 2 more Ethels after that. But if you got the HP before the strange request, maybe. You have to leave and reactivate the screen for it to work. I wouldn't have been able to come back to that screen, unfortunately. If I left, it instantly just would have disappeared. Okay, that was the marketplace. All Mother's Altar. Did I already utilize you for health? I don't know if I did. There's the armor in the marketplace down there. Let's go to the marketplace and give you the 500. Almost certain you can leave and talk with them again, but not entirely.
The investment
Dang.
is...
There you go. Have 1 large sum. And then I've definitely missed weird candles so far as well. Here's the All Mother's Altar, perform the ritual, lower the cost of the legendary cards. Maybe I could fish for a legendary card. Some of them are about just giving you barrier. Yeah.
The priest.
Just gonna play it safe and heal. Alright. That one's back to town. Already in low light, so it doesn't really matter how much time I spend here. There we are for the milestone, though. Alright, boss. Do you look like you're going to be a particular problem for us? You are the tree. Is the tree a problem? Not really. At least it shouldn't be. Have you and Teak on opposite windows, so it's almost take a peek? Almost. It's the we have a take a peek at home. Tainted Force draws 3 cards less, but increases the armor of all enemies by 25%. Yeah, I'm okay increasing their armor. I don't really intend to... I don't really intend to attack them for a couple turns' time, at least. We should still gain more damage ultimately from doing this, because it's 2% per point of barrier, so... Yeah, far more from doing this rather than just not playing as many cards. Feint, Unbreakable Feint, easy. Alright, we're in the realm where Upshot is a single kill there, so you need to destroy these trees in order to hurt Darenheim Winterbane. However, after the trees will spawn new enemies after being killed, rather. Let's pop both of those. I could pop out an ultimate and kill one of the trees, but I think the spawning units out of the trees actually immediately attack, if I recall correctly. Pebble throws go against Darenheim in the middle. 100% there. Tainted Force is lose 25 armor, or next turn I'll lose 75% damage. I could lose 75% damage next turn. That doesn't have to be an execution turn for us. Pull out the fire shot and kill this. The trees that protect it. So I still need to kill the other one as well in order to actually be able to attack Darenheim. I can end this. Oh, you aren't immediately attacking. Perfect. So I can end this turn just by charging then. All right. Yeah. That's a hit, certainly. Is it something I'm scared about? No. A hard no on that one. That doesn't deal a hit. And we gain some damage for the next turn. Good gosh. They're trying. They're really trying. Feints and Stepping Stone sets us up for what I imagine is a kill on the other corrupted tree this turn. Perfect. And then we should be able to kill Darenheim pretty quickly. Yeah, you're trying to do a giant heal, but it's not really going to matter. They're certainly trying to gang up on us, but it's difficult when I refuse to take damage. Big discard right there. Yeah, actually, if I play one more card, I then get a level 2 arrow. Which is more than enough to... I see. Yeah, of course. The fight doesn't even end. That's going to get me one of these days. I'm going to leave myself in a bad position. It's going to get me. Good lord, they're really trying as well. Let's Furious Overdraw. Let's blow you up instantaneously and then get a feint out there. Unfortunately, having played too many cards, I guess I can also throw out a shot then. Might as well. Elite fights end after killing the leader, but boss fights not doing so threw me off a couple times as well. Yeah, I'd like to, like, you know, I hate to make recommendations of things that exist in Slay the Spire, but I do like that Slay the Spire has, like, the little minion tag, so you know that kind of thing. It's a pretty clever solution. Eh. A lot of the time when my consideration is, can I kill this turn? My consideration should instead be, okay, maybe, but can I kill next turn and can I stay safe this turn? Because if I can, I should just do that. That's going to be much easier. And that's damage. Get the weird candle. Cracked Gar. No, wait, we don't like those. We do like those. Yes, we do like those.
This feels like an echo of something that happened before.
I really want to remove cards from the deck as well, but it feels like we need something. Start of every combat, gain 20 barrier. At the start of every turn, reduce the armor of all enemies by 5. If you played 2 or less cards during a turn, next turn gain +1 energy. We actually don't like having that much energy. Take the corrosive atmosphere there. It's minimal, but no, it's something. It's at least not nothing.
What could...
Seamstress. No, I just need to save and then get a damage increase from her, I think. Makes the most sense to me. Don't have anything for the Scientist right now. Don't have anything for the Lost Soul.
The blacksmith.
Let's transmute. Of the same rarity. Okay. So we'll transmute a cracked tear. Oh, I have to select 3 for this. Okay. I don't want to get rid of Ethel nor Gar. Those are the ones that I want to keep. That means I've got Tear and Calc. So Calc, and Tear will transmute into an Ethel. Okay. Yeah, this is not an excellent menu. Add a common runestone to the shop. Upgrade its permanent. Sure. Then I'll buy the cracked calc, and then I'll go to exchange the... Where are you? Cracked calc. Exchange. Oh, that gave me a cracked Ethel. It actually just straight up gave it to me. So I thought I was going to be able to choose because the previous screen like didn't say random and this one doesn't say random either, but it actually gave me the one that I wanted, so I can hardly complain. Runestone. And then cracked Ethel combines, and then the polished Ethels combine. Flawless Ethel. We get 30 armor from it by itself. That's actually less than we were getting previously. We were getting 34 from the 2. Obviously, it does move them down to just 1 slot, though. Increase max HP by 50 at the end of your turn. Deal 1 hit for 8 damage to all enemies. That would use my my damage modification, wouldn't it? So I definitely don't want Gar in there. I'm gonna get Gar. And then put Polish Stand here, I know. It'll do. That'll do. Alright, rest of my money, don't really have too much more to spend with. The extra max HP is a bigger buffer between me and death. Is the big reason I picked that up there. And then I'll even fill that. It's so that if I whiff it on a couple turns, I'm still okay.
You're back.
Nothing I can really do for the rest of you, so let's launch back out in the run. I'm you doing more Slipway content now that it's released? I do want to, yes. There are so many games released at the moment, though. So, as with many other games, unfortunately, it is as soon as I can find a way to make the time for it. Start over in this corner. Oof. You look like a big bad. Fine, I'll set that ladder. Beggars are behind you. Roaming warband. I don't remember these enemies that well. I know the beggars want me to fight. No, wait. No, it's the fight club that wants me to fight after the fact. Cutting up across. Yeah, I'll go for full weird candle just because I don't really know about this enemy. Stalker. They'll become tougher when they have 50%. It's not gonna happen. It can reduce your armor and spawn a useless card in your deck, so that's actually pretty bad. Stun all enemies for 2 turns. Yup. Love it. Let's use a Faints there as well. 2 cards played that turn. Pass. Unbreakable Faints charge. 2 cards played that turn. Pass. Alright. Yeah, looks like the aim shot could kill one of them. Let's go a distraction. Unbreakable Faints pass. So I'll lower all of the damage as well. Beggars, please give me a deck. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, can I have 60 more cards into this deck, please? I promise to utilize them effectively and not disparage the fact that a lot of them turn out to be quite bad. Just for this character, right? Because we've seen so many cards and, like, noted quite consistently they aren't actually the things we're really looking for here. Rude. Why? Okay, let's aim shot you down. Awful Impulse as well as Furious Overdraw. Pull out this Elemental Arrow. Not what I was looking for, but that's okay. Takes down 1 and more enemy targets. I really want to get the kill with that. Just don't know if it's gonna work. Do it. No! No! And now it's got more damage! Oh, what did I do? Butts. All you need now is a cleave card. I would love a cleave card. Simplify so many of these fights. Feints, unbreak feints. Or just send that over there. Yeah, send that over there. Get that kill. Heck, I'll even continue with the unbreakable feint. Still ends up being more damage ultimately. Pop. A scenario that is 1 cost that hits, that 100% hits all enemies. Ooh. Ooh, did that get us 2 levels? Finishing shot. It'd be nice if this had cleave. That'd be a real finishing shot. Advanced Feints, gain 20 armor this turn, then gain barrier equal to 100% of your armor. Upgrades to, yeah, gain 20 armor for 2 turns, then 100% of barrier equal to, yeah. That is exactly the kind of card we're looking for. Thank you so much. Yeah, I got 2. Shot of Hope. Returning shot, returns to your hand, ascends its cost as well. Exposition, we've seen prior to. I'm going to be skipping these ones. Every turn, increase the damage of the first hit by 25%. Killing an enemy grants you +3 ultimate charges, probably here instead. It's so minimal. Oh my god, we're actually getting... We're getting into the realm where like a perfected or a flawless rather stand is not impossible. All right, Beggars, what you got?
You find a group.
Yeah, I'm not turning my deck into junk. Take some items. A 7-foot, a weird tainted meat, a red mushroom, an unidentified flower, another weird tainted meat, 2 wolferys, 2 more unidentified flowers, and another 7-foot. It's such a weird event. I don't know what I'm using those for. It seems like they're kind of like crafting materials, but I don't know if there's any craftables. Sizeable knight, standing in front of that. Okay, we'll go off this one just because it's nearer. Don't really care about the health at the moment. Why no junk deck? You actually want to live? I think so. I think I would like to. Ooh, Blood Drunk. The enemy's hits will heal it and increase its damage. Feint 2 times, so the enemy doesn't even hit us. Got Sharp Fangs, you're getting extra damage for it. So we'll probably just blow up the Weird Bear at the very start, to be honest. We have taken junk before, though, so if you would like to see that, it does exist around here somewhere. I just cannot remember where. Stun the midline, Tainted Force, and then just use the ability. Use damage of all enemies by 50% this turn, and then another 50% from the moving through. I should actually probably kill one of them. They're getting more damage. God, I could kill you. And then we'll just get one of the Blood Drunks off. Is there a reason to take junk? As in to trash your deck? Maybe? Maybe? I didn't lose with it when I took it. And it actually ended up being pretty good. Hang on. Did that just add 2 cards? Mastered Feint. I guess it was just showing its translation, but it usually doesn't show that. Strange. Let's throw that one for the easy kill and then use a charge. This is also 2%. Yes, that's still better than not playing it. Upshot's enough. Upshot's probably enough. Use an overdraw. That'll do it. God, we're getting full levels out of this right now. Does the game think we're behind? It shouldn't. Another copy of Pebble Throw? Keeping an enemy stunned and constantly reducing their armor is nice. Yeah, sure. Let's take it. Every 12th hit in combat, no. Increase your max HP by 40. Every third maneuver used in combat gives you 10 barrier. That's not actually that much for us, because most of our maneuvers give us 50 to 100 barrier. I'm actually going to increase my max HP again. Another Cracked Ethel, yeah. Just because we have so many of them. Actually, now that my max HP is extra increased, maybe this is the play. We put a Cracked Ethel back in here. We get 40 armor at the start of the battle again. Sizeable Knight is standing behind that Roaming Warband. Roaming Warband's close enough to get with half light at least. Shot, aim shot, furious. It's probably just an unbreakable, right? 10 armor next turns, what I want. Casual 420% extra damage next turn. Go with Mastered Feints there. Guess the Unbreakable too. I need the ultimate ability to charge faster. That's like, if there was something that was every card you discard or every maneuver you play gives you an extra ultimate charge, that would be one of the ways to get us as fast as possible. That currently feels like it may be missing from this deck. Let's delete you and stun you. Hold. Excuse me. Make feint. Actually, I think Stepping Stone, summon the arrow, and then just send the arrow off to the left is not enough. Interesting. I could have sworn. Oh, I'm just going to continue playing cards then for a bit. Get myself as much barrier as I can. Do I correctly remember a passive that makes you have some ultimate charge at the start of fights? I've seen that before. I don't know if I've seen that for this character. There probably is something like that for this character, to be clear. It would be a good thing to see. Be keen to see it if I could. Sure, get that kill. Beautiful. God, that was a super easy fight and it even gave us the level. Draw 2 arrows, gain barrier. No. Discard all maneuvers. Deal a hit for each. No. What's the second version of this though? One solution. Discard all maneuvers. Deals. So it just does more damage than the other one. Yeah, this does it to all enemies. Acid shot again. No. Skip. Gosh, there's so few of those that I want to do. Just finished my Zealot run on difficulty 7 and it also took quite long. Only thing to speed the Zealot up so fast is the multi-shot arrow. Oh! Alright, Sizeable Knight.
Instead.
You.
Wait, we haven't done this,
I
guys.
haven't smelled you before. I am hungry. So hungry. Do you taste good? Can I eat you?
Gently refuse to be eaten.
I understand. Though it's strange, every creature in my path agrees to be eaten. Perhaps you crossed them as well and saved some meat for me. Something to spare for such an occasion, like our meeting here.
Give him food?
The knight looks at you impatiently.
Yeah. I ate the meat.
How rude of you.
Yeah.
And I'm hungry. Really, really, really hungry.
Yeah,
His voice becomes a growl. His knightly features fade as he shifts into an enormous, grotesque creature. Suddenly he's stinking, huge and drooling. Perhaps offending this noble creature wasn't the best idea.
And yet. And yet. Let's get him. How soon can I even kill you? You're immune to stun. Rip Raps? Is this Rip Raps? I don't feel rip. It's a lot of damage right there. Let's feint some charge. One more turn to do it if I want that time. Do I want that time? Yeah. Yeah, I'll take it. So the arrow pulls out at lethal. Good. Doesn't end the combat though. Honestly, I didn't expect it to. It's good to know though. Yeah, it's not gonna be enough, so we'll pass. Yeah, exactly. Sounded awfully confident for someone in one-shot range. Just didn't know. Just didn't know what tragedy was about to befall them. Unbreak the feint. Feint should have done that in other order, but it is okay. It literally doesn't matter. Summon out that arrow. Give him the old water shot.